Have you ever been rejected so hard that it felt like the world stamped the word, "not good enough," across your forehead? Have you ever been broken so deeply that even your own reflection looked like a stranger? Have you ever been ignored so completely that you started to question if you even mattered? Good, because that is where legends are born. Every person who is remembered forever has a chapter they don't post about. A chapter filled with closed doors, silent phones, unanswered emails, mocking laughter, lonely nights. We see the victory. We celebrate the success. We admire the power. But we forget the rejection. Before he became President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln lost multiple elections. He failed in business. He faced personal tragedy. He was told again and again that he wasn't leadership material. Before she became a global icon, Lady Gaga was dropped by a record label, told she didn't fit, told she wasn't marketable. Before he dominated the court, Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Rejected, broken, ignored, and now remembered forever. Here's the truth nobody talks about. Rejection is not proof that you are not good enough. It is proof that you are not meant to stay small. When people reject you, they are reacting to who you are becoming, not who you are. When you are broken, it is not the end. It is reconstruction. Steel is forged in fire, diamonds are formed under pressure, and greatness is shaped in isolation. The world does not clap for beginners. The world ignores beginners. It questions them. It doubts them. That is the price of becoming unforgettable. Let me tell you something powerful. When you are ignored, you are being given a gift. Space, space to build, space to grow, space to sharpen. When nobody is watching, you are free to become dangerous. Dangerous with discipline, dangerous with focus, dangerous with growth. Most people quit during rejection. Most people collapse when broken. Most people shrink when ignored. That is why most people are forgotten. But you are not most people. Think about this. If everyone had believed in you from the beginning, would you be as hungry? Would you be as driven? Would you be as relentless? Probably not. Rejection builds hunger. Pain builds depth. Silence builds strategy. When you are broken, you see the world differently. You see through fake smiles. You see through empty praise. You see through shallow validation. You stop chasing applause and start chasing purpose. And purpose is powerful. The world eventually remembers. People who refuse to disappear. Look at the inventors, the artists, the leaders, the creators. Many of them were laughed at. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before creating the light bulb. Imagine being told you failed 1,000 times. Most people would quit at 10, but he did not, because he understood something. Failure is data. Rejection is direction. Pain is preparation. If you're being ignored right now, good. That means you are early. Every breakthrough begins in obscurity. Before the spotlight, there is darkness. Before the applause, there is silence. Before being remembered forever, there is being overlooked completely. The question is not whether you will face rejection. The question is how you will respond to it. Will you shrink, or will you sharpen? Will you complain, or will you calculate? Will you build? Because one day, the same people who ignored you will study you. The same people who doubted you will quote you. The same people who rejected you will wish they had supported you. But you cannot focus on that. Revenge success is weak. Purpose-driven success is powerful. Do not rise to prove them wrong. Rise to prove yourself right. When you are broken, you have two choices. Stay shattered or rebuild stronger. Broken bones heal stronger at the fracture, and so do people. Your pain can either be your prison or your power. Choose wisely. Remember this. Nobody remembers the comfortable. Nobody remembers the average. Nobody remembers the safe. History remembers the relentless. The ones who kept going when it was embarrassing, when it was lonely, when it was uncertain. You are not being delayed. Developed. Every ignored message, every missed opportunity, every closed door is training. Training your patience, training your resilience, training your discipline. You are becoming someone who cannot be stopped. And that kind of person is built slowly. The world celebrates overnight success, but ignores the 10 years behind it. They call it luck, but they did not see the late nights. They call it talent, but they did not see the repetition. They call it timing, but they did not see the preparation. You are in preparation season, and preparation season is lonely. Friends may not understand, family may question you. People may suggest you be realistic. But realistic never changed the world. The people remembered forever were unrealistic. They believed when it was irrational. They continued when it was uncomfortable, inconvenient, highlight reel. But they did not let rejection define them. They let it design them. There is a difference. When you let rejection define you, you shrink. When you let it design you, you evolve. And evolution is unstoppable. If you are feeling broken right now, good. Broken means you cared. Broken means you tried. Broken means you stepped into the arena. The only people never broken are the ones who never tried. And they are never remembered. Let your pain teach you. Let your silence strengthen you. Let your rejection redirect you. Do not beg to be accepted. Become undeniable. When you become undeniable, acceptance is automatic. Here is something powerful. The world does not reward potential. It rewards proof. Rejection is your testing ground. Pain is your training camp. Isolation is your laboratory. Discipline. Proof of growth. Proof of excellence. When your results are loud, you do not have to be. Stay focused. Stay hungry. Stay consistent. Consistency beats motivation. Motivation fades. Feelings change. Energy fluctuates. But discipline creates legacy. And legacy is what makes you remembered forever. Imagine 10 years from now. Imagine people telling your story. They will not talk about the easy days. They will talk about the rejection, the comeback, the resilience. They will say he was rejected. She was broken. They were ignored. But they did not stop. And that is the difference. Stopping is common. Continuing is rare. Be rare. Do not let temporary rejection create permanent doubt. Do not let temporary pain create permanent quitting. Everything you are going through is temporary, but who you are. Become because of it. That is permanent. You are being shaped. Every setback is a setup. Every delay is development. Every rejection is redirection. You are not behind. You are being prepared for something bigger than your current vision. Trust the process, even when it hurts. Especially when it hurts, because pain is the tuition for greatness. Nobody gets remembered forever by playing it safe. They get remembered by refusing to disappear. So if you are rejected, say thank you. If you are broken, say I am rebuilding. If you are ignored, say I am preparing. And keep moving, quietly, relentlessly, obsessively, until the world has no choice but to notice. One day, you will look back at this season and smile. Because this was the moment you decided not to quit. The moment you chose growth over comfort. Stopped seeking approval. And started building legacy. Rejected, broken, ignored, then remembered forever. That is not just a title. That can be your story. But only if you refuse to stop. Keep going. Your future is watching, and it is waiting for you to become unforgettable.